What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Power Minds Crypto. Thank you, Peter Bolzik and Kamati. Thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. So, how is everybody's day going? Welcome, Rude Puts, Jock, Vincent, Nerd Things and More, Jake. Anyone else? Thank you for coming over from Mr. Rabid's stream. So in this stream, we're just gonna kind of fill the gap because in an hour and 26 minutes, we're gonna see our good old buddy Panda do a live stream. So we're just gonna go over how my rig's been doing. It's almost been up for 3 days, full bore, on Flux, my main rig of 9, 400 and 500 cards. And then maybe we'll even go over my gaming card, which is a 3070 Ti. So I'm actually just about to get a Flux payout. If not, I already have. Let's just look here. Yep, and I would have just got a payout within the last hour for Uno Flux. So that is awesome. And the good old 3070 Ti is cranking. I still mine while streaming. I put it through hell and back. But, so yeah, we're mining on that. So we also may go over Raven node possibly on maybe how much what it takes, and maybe, like what it would take to try to get it going. Yeah, you don't want to see how many other tabs I have open. I have a lot of Chrome tabs open. But this is all just crypto, like Gold Shell website, different stuff like that. So, yeah, I have a crap ton. So, yeah, I would like to look at, I'm really into Raven, so I'd almost like to see what one would cost to set up. There is a video on how to do it. Full node Windows. Haha, there's what I need right there. Oh, nice. So I'm just trying to think of the cost to set up. I'm just trying to see how much it costs, because if it's like under 2,000 Raven to get it set up, I have that, so I may be able to set it up. So I'm just trying to maybe even look into setting that up. And I also do not know what it would run. So if anyone has any, like, maybe better looking. Yeah, but I'm really into. A lot of people are talking about Flux, and I've seen some people say that, hey, in 5 years it could hit at $100, even 500, or even $1,000 a coin. So my thing is, I'll mine it for a year or two, because they say it will always be mined on 3 gig. So my plan is to just mine Raven, mine the shit out of Raven, sorry, and then, or not Raven, but Flux, And then what I'll do is then if I'll just hold on it and I'll just sit on it. Cause I'm able to make about 2 a week roughly with that rig out of about 700 watts. So my power right now, it's actually costing me to run that. But the way I look at it is I can't physically go buy it. But if I can mine it, a little bit different. So I am mining it to kind of to be able to get around all the, I guess what you could say is like the reasons that I can't buy it because I'm not 18 yet. So, but when I'm able to, it's going to be a lot different, but I really want to mine Flux for now, and then I may change out at a later date for another coin. Yes, I do have free power, so that's another reason. I do have Raven, but the thing is I I think Flux personally, not financial advice, has too much invested in the network for it to go completely shit. If that makes sense, like there's too much much infrastructure in the community for Flux to just go zero. It may not go to $100 or $1,000 a coin, but it could definitely, possibly, do something like, it may just stay at $1, which, hey, yes, it's not as good, but, and right now, it's not going to do the same as it will if proof of useful work comes out for the coin. That is why I'm kind of spec mining it right now, because when this proof of useful work comes out for Flux, it could really change some of the markets for Flux and any other coins that may use the proof of useful work. So that's why I'm just... Plus, there's so much talk of it that it's hard for something with so much talk for it to go into zero. It's just like Raven. People talking shit about it still makes it go up every day. Because people are like, well, if it's going to go to shit, that means it's going to be, cheap. Which, if it's cheap, I want in. Like Doge, everybody joked and laughed at it. Look at that. Listen, I'm mining on the game, so. But, yeah. Does anyone have any other questions or possible things? I'm working on... So this is my little mine set up on here. So. Yeah, but the thing though is they're saying that ETH, or the Flux could be the next ETH. Like the next bull run. They're not talking like Flux to 100x tomorrow, they're talking in the next bull run for it too. And they were saying like in 5 years plus that it could go up to that $500 plus range. But they're saying Flux is really going to make a move in the next bull run. So with me having a lower mega hash, right? I'm running the highest I'm running is 100 watts per GPU, right? And me making 2 Flux a day, think about it. If that eventually... The thing is, eventually what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to mine up a stack. If I can mine 100 coins by the next bull run and Flux hits, $100 or something like that, that would give me enough money to go ahead and buy newer GPUs, more efficient GPUs, upgrade more, buy more, do more. But the thing is oh, I do. I have them clocked. Some of them don't have clocks, but they were just running better without the clocks. Like these here were running a lot worse. But yeah, this is one of the better cards, but it runs hot, so when I tried clocking it, it just did not like it, so. But yeah, on this whole rig, I'm running 726-ish watts. Yeah, but I have free power, so it's not a huge loss. Free power does make a difference, though. And I have offered to pay for the electricity, but my parents don't want it. GPU 8. That one, these here are mini cards. These cards here, like the mini ITX cards, like the cards that would fit into like a mini ITX case. So they would not work right. Like they give a lower hash rate. And then this here is my 1660 Ti rig that I had to yank the motherboard out to put in this because this motherboard died. So I would like to get this one back up and going. And I've built this rig. I also have a server I've bought. So I've bought a 30... So all this start... At the start of last year, I had a 1660 Ti. And in mid-September, or in August, I bought my first GPU. And then I bought another one, which made me have to build this rig. And pretty much from August now is where I'm at. And I have a server that's not running yet. Hoping to get that running later. Like sometime in the next couple weeks for games. Maybe set up a server, like a Minecraft server or something. And then I've had the NVIDIA rig, and then I have this rig. And I need 3 more cards to max this rig out. So I'm really trying to find 3. I did, Jacques. I did get my PSU, and that's what's allowed me to run this rig. I did get that the other couple days ago. And actually, there was a viewer, I'm not going to say names, that actually reached out, and they actually wanted to send, yeah. I do want to thank, that actually reached out, and actually is going to ship me a power supply. They're in the chat. Thanks, Altrac. I will appreciate that so much. But I'm actually not going to say anything. But actually, I actually found these breakout boards, and I'm not going to pull them up, but they're on Amazon. It's actually in my wish list. So if you actually are interested in them, I do have a wish list in the description of the stream with a donation link and stuff. Because I'm not not affiliated. But I actually have the breakout boards. The breakout board I ordered for the power supply, it was like 35 bucks Canadian with 10 16 gauge cables, 6-pin to 8-pin with the breakout board. And in the 3 days I've been running it straight, no issues. So I've liked it. I like it. So if you're in Canada and Parallel Miner is a little expensive for you to ship, maybe look it up. It's on Amazon. It's just in my wish list. I mean, I found that it worked good. It didn't take too long to get to me. But yeah, I just need 3. Yeah, and all my cards are mostly. I have the 6 out of the 9 AMD cards are MSI Armor SPs. So they're the white and black ones. And I just like those cards a lot. I find I'm able to just give them a little bit more and get a little more out of them. But yeah, it's awesome. But I'm hoping by the end of next week, I'll have a desk and everything set up. So I'll have all my monitors on a desk, and I'll even have my rigs on a table. And be able to cable manage everything, because as of right now, my setup is absolutely horrible. I have like two tables, a box with one rig, and then a floor and then I have a rig and a server on a floor. It's not good. But I'm hoping to have everything set up. Like, if I can even set the server up within the next week, I'll have everything set up so everything is perfectly neat, and then I will actually try to set up an actual permanent camera and everything, maybe even a rig cam or something like that. But yeah. But yeah, this game here is called Roller Coin, but you can actually mine like Bitcoin, uh, ETH even, Matic, LTC, Dogecoin, Solana, and Tron. I currently have all my hashing power onto RLT. For the simple fact is this what you need to buy everything in game? I'm actually about to get that. But a lot of different stuff I'm hoping to work on, like some community type based stuff. Like, I'd like to set up like a community server for Minecraft. I don't know if anybody is interested in playing that, but like, sometimes I play Minecraft here and there. Maybe set up a server and different stuff like that. And if you have any questions about like what kind of got me into it or anything like that. Crap. I'm not doing this. Dang it. No. I have mine on Zelcore, their wallet. I like using Zelcore. Yeah, maybe like a Minecraft server type stuff. I'm hoping picked up a server. I'm thinking about possibly looking into an RVN node, but for now I'll probably just set it up for a server, and then the community can go on there and mess around. And now there will be rules on it, like obviously don't F with other people's stuff. Well, I've been kind of like, I always thought that nodes were kind of a nuanced thing. So I didn't think about an RVN node, but then when people were talking about, oh, well, you can do this type of node and this type of node and this type, I was like, wait a minute. Zelcore wallet. Just the Zelcore, like, downloadable app type thing. I mean, I have like 2K Raven, so I mean, I just like to get into it. Because I also have a server, but it's kind of like half-ass built. Like, it only has one of the two CPUs that can be in it. It has a very low CPU in it. It's only got 16 gigs of RAM out of probably the 200 something gigs it could probably have. But if I can actually, like, I'd even consider, like, if someone else was interested in maybe doing it, and they had, like, half of the Raven and I had half the Raven, I would consider possibly doing something like that. It also just depends on what it all requires internet-wise. I haven't done too much looking in. Like, I was trying to find out what the actual cost is. Like, how much you actually need to put for it. But if I could actually figure out how much it would be, and I may actually execute on making one. Okay. So, from what I'm listening, it's just an HP. It's some sort of HP server. It's a big freaking case. I have a sticker here with the name on it. It's like an H. It has, I know, a Xeon 2609. Just give me 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, it's just an HP server tower. RVN nodes. As there ain't anywhere. So, Retro Mike, so what you're saying is it would almost be like creating a pool in a way? So, like, if you want to mine RVN or something, you could mine on the computer, right? Correct? Or is it like is it almost like a pool type of deal? Correct. Okay, so if, let's say, somebody else wanted to, I just have to give them, like, some sort of, like, the, whatever, it would be, like, the PNLS or whatever. So it doesn't make anything except help support the network then, Retro Mike? But what was funny is when I turned it on the first time, the server, I had it in one of my parents were in the living room, which is on the like other end of the house, and I had my door closed, and I fired the thing up, and oh my, I literally ran out my door because it was that loud. It was one loud thing. I think what Retro Mike's saying is it doesn't. Okay. So yeah, then I'll probably just turn it into a Minecraft server or something. But I was able to find it at like a pawn shop. They wanted 350 Canadian. I got it for like $100. So that store got absolutely robbed. Is the plate word of saying it? I mean, the motherboard alone can run for like 200 some bucks, so. But yeah, I just kind of bought it more to like post some servers and some game servers and stuff. Just do some like port forwarding and different stuff like that. BRB. All right. I just got